Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, second chapter. I am the RN Genius, but you may call me Eric. And in the last episode we escorted Mirano to Ravenue. She's a merchant and wants to, well, invest in the land there. That's all that was about. And we also went back into the abandoned mine up there. There were some archaisms. We cleaned them out. It was a funny conversation. Some enhanced Jaeger soldiers thought we had our hands full with those things, but they were not onto something there. We one-shot those things with TloH. All at once, mind you. So yeah, that was cool. Let's report that. Merchant Escort. The plus 5,000 and the plus 2 apparently are a bonus? I have no idea how I get some bonuses or some not. In this case, the bonus you get from not... I think the bonus is from not getting in any fights on the way to Ravenue Village. I can't be certain for every other quest there. I got some bonuses sometimes I didn't. I don't know what for. Mine Extermination. See, no bonus there. I missed it? I don't know. Didn't do it quick enough? Didn't take... well, as many turns as they'd have liked? Maybe I didn't bring them a present? I don't know. Good work. Always nice to see some progress. If you complete any more jobs, be sure to come back and report. Alright. I'll be sure. Memories of distant days. Kirsch's Bar. It's down there. Who looks suspicious? You look like we would have memories of distant days. Pardon, can I have a moment? Of course, what is it? Are you Corna? We're from the Brazier Guild. Oh my, yes, thank you for coming. I've been waiting, this must be about my request. Nice to meet you then, I'm Estelle Bright, Senior Brazier. My apologies for calling on you like this. But I fear I have no other resources left to me. This will take some time to explain. Can you hear me out? Yes. Of course, go ahead. No need to stand around like this. How about we have a seat? Good idea. Let me see if I can get us a table. So, from your posting, ma'am, you're searching for someone, right? Something about a person missing for 10 years. Yes, I'm searching for my niece. Her name is Rainy. If she's alive, she would be about 20 now. Wait, if she's alive, I don't quite... Wait, 10 years ago. I think I get what this is about. The 100 Days War, yes? Oh. Yes, exactly. When hostilities broke out, my sister was staying in this city. She wasn't able to get out before the Imperial Army reached the city. Thanks to an acquaintance of my sister's, I soon learned of her and her husband's passing. And while I never had word of exactly what happened to Rainy, well, it was easy to just assume. It's been 10 long years. I'd completely given up, assuming Rainy had long since joined the goddess. But very recently I learned something new. The source told me that Rainy had not only survived, but had been adopted by someone here in Bose. So then you think Rainy's alive? Honestly, I don't know. I barely dare to hope. And what's worse, my source was vague. I have no idea who adopted her. Ooh, that makes things harder. But my heart tells me to believe the sweet little girl my sister loved is still alive. I must believe, which is why I beg you, help me. Think we can all understand where you're coming from, ma'am. I definitely think it's worth investigating. We don't have much in the ways of clothes, though. All we have is a name and an age, right? I do have a photograph of Rainy as well. A photo? That would help. Yes, it's not much, but... Oh, she's so cute! Yeah, no kidding. She's, what, 10 in this photo, right? Yes, it was taken right on her 10th birthday. Just before her family left on holiday. Huh? Estelle, what's wrong? Oh, it's nothing, really. I was just kinda mad, I guess. An innocent kid like that Caught up in that stupid war. Yeah, I know what you mean, Estelle. Which is why it's our duty to reunite this girl with her family. Ah. Yeah. We'd like to borrow the photograph if you don't mind, ma'am. Please, by all means. Receive photograph of Rainy. Well, we know what she looks like now, but how are we actually going to do this? Rainy could be anywhere. She might be... I skipped that. I'm sorry. If nothing else, we do have that photo. We can show it around and see if anyone remembers or recognizes her. Do you think that'll work? Yeah, should. I mean, in some ways 10 years ain't that long. Even if they don't remember exactly where she is, they'll at least remember who she is. It's our best shot, I guess. Let's start asking around then. Please, you are my only hope. If you find anything out, come by here again. We will. Okay. Who is the person who would know the most about the town? Well, I'd start in the church.
Finally, peace has returned to the Bose region. The market has reopened safely and revenues orchards are recovering. While it will take time to restore our lives, we will succeed. There's no doubt of that. After all, we recovered so wonderfully even from the tragedy of that war.
The market reopens today and Bose returns to normal. It's somewhat troubling that so few people have come to offer prayers or thanks. Shopping is a luxury which may only be truly enjoyed in times of peace. I suppose I can overlook it though, just this once. Maybe Mayor Mabel knows what's up. Did she have green eyes? I have a suspicion. It may not be for very long, but please enjoy your holiday. They do say resting is part of a bracer's job. Hello, everyone. You have my most sincere thanks for helping Miss Mabel. Yeah. I kind of feel like you're the one who suffered the most of all of this. Are you sure you're okay? I'm fine. Please do not worry on my account. More importantly, I believe you are heading to the Kingfisher Inn on Miss Mabel's invitation. You have been working very hard between the dragon case and other things. Please enjoy this chance to relax. Miss Mabel worries after you greatly. Aw, thanks. We'll enjoy ourselves, trust me. Come on, Estelle. Same hair color, same eye color? Photograph of Corna's niece who went missing 10 years ago, borrowed for the investigation. There's no one to show the photograph to nearby. Oh. That picture! Yeah, you see. Estelle explained that the group was looking for Corna's niece who went missing in the 100 Days War. I see. Do you have any idea who is in this photo? No, I'm afraid not. You're sure? You looked just a bit surprised when you saw it. Yes, I was struck by how much that girl resembles an acquaintance. Sorry. I was a little unsure if it was her. I'm sorry, but I must get back to work. Pardon me. Lila? That is... Estelle, where in the world did you get this picture? Well... Estelle explained that the group was looking for Corna's niece who went missing in the 100 Days War. Is that so? Why has this come up now, of all times? Why do I get the feeling you have some idea of what's up? I may at that. Out of curiosity, have you shown that photograph to Lila yet? Yeah, actually, we showed it to her a bit ago. Did you now? Did she say anything? Yeah, she really freaked out for a moment when she saw it. She didn't say much of anything though. Though it was so obvious she was hiding something, it almost hurt. I see. Blasted Lila, why? I suppose it falls to me to explain. I think I'm a little lost. You know the girl in the picture? Of course I do. I've known the girl in that picture for ages, and she's very important to me. Because that girl in that picture is Lila. Say what? Oh my. Really? You're sure? Completely and absolutely. Lila came to our home on a certain day 10 years ago. The day the army of Erebonia began its assault on the city of Bose. No way. When Father returned after assisting in the evacuation of much of the citizenry, he had a girl with him. Father would only say that she had been entrusted to him by strangers. That girl was Lila. Now that I look, she was even wearing the same clothes then, though they were bloody and torn. Yeah, that matches Korna's story and even fills in some of the gaps and questions. Looks like we have our girl. One thing though, the names. We're looking for a girl named Rainy, not Lila. Rainy? So that was Lila's old name. Yeah, that's what Korna told us at least. Hang on, you didn't know Lila's real name, Mabel? No, she never told us. What a tick! She didn't tell you her name? She was 10 years old. Can't imagine she didn't know her own name. I wish she could have given us her name, or anything in those days. When Lila came to live with us, she could barely say anything at all. How can I even describe it? It was as if she was in a state where she'd forgotten how to speak entirely. How would that even... I've heard of this happening to soldiers and folks in wars. You get into a bad enough fight, you see enough horrible stuff, and... that goddamn war messed up everyone's lives. Yes, her soul was far more hurt than her body when she came to live with us. We all tried our best, but Lila always kept a little distance between herself and everyone else. So we never learned her true name. So how'd she get the name Lila then? Father gave it to her. It was inconvenient, to say the least, for her to remain nameless. I see. I think we get it. The only thing to do now is just ask her. Yes, there's only one thing to do. Let me get Sarah to bring her there. Bring her here. I brought her, milady. Thank you, Sarah. Would you leave us a bit? Of course, pardon me. Lila, come here. What would you ask of me, Miss Mabel? Our bracer friend showed me this photograph. That's certainly a familiar face, isn't it? Lila, this is you, isn't it? I think I can guess why you're remaining quiet. You're concerned about Father, aren't you? I know you feel as though you owe Father a great debt. But Lila, I don't want that to be a burden on your life. And I know you wouldn't either. A burden? Yes, it's why you haven't said anything about this all this time, isn't it? You feel obligated to remain here out of debt to what Father did. That is, well... Father said it often, didn't he? Those trapped by the shackles of the past can never blaze a new trail. Lila, you've done more for our family than could ever be expected or asked of you. You don't need to keep shackling yourself to the past. Go meet this Korna woman. Meet her and reclaim your life. Miss Mabel, I understand what you're trying to say. Unfortunately, however, the Rainy you are searching for is no longer with us. Huh? What do you mean? Rainy was killed in the 100 Days War, alongside her parents. She rests peacefully somewhere in this land. That is what I've told myself all these years. Because if I didn't, it would be too sad, too lonely to bear. Oh, Lila. Lila. I can't believe this. I've been such an idiot. You've been bearing all this within you all this time. I should have... Lila? I don't think you need to lie to yourself anymore, don't you? I'm sorry? Mabel, Sarah, Maynard, the people of the market, I bet a lot of others around town too. Everyone thinks of you as part of their family, Lila. There's no way you're alone anymore. Estelle! Yeah, Estelle is right. I think so as well. Yeah, damn straight. Lila, are you listening? Do you see what I mean? You're one of the most... No, with Father gone, you're the most precious, important person in my life. So saying you're alone like that? Please, please don't say something so terribly sad. You've never been alone, Lila, ever. Miss Mabel. And, Lila, lying to yourself to forget something painful is exactly what Father hated to see, someone trapped by their past. Father entrusted us both with a valuable lesson. Please, don't let it go to waste. Lila, go meet Corna, please. Or does what Father taught us mean so little to you? Very well. I'll accept defeat. Miss Mabel, you're terrible. How is anyone meant to do an argument like that? Meant to say no to an argument like that? That, my dear Lila, is the secret to driving our bargain. Always good to see a happy ending to stuff like this. Whew, good to see that's all settled. Yes, I'm glad. Come on then, let's go meet her. Pardon? Go meet? Ah, you're coming, Mabel? Ha, it's cool. She's basically going to be representing her old man. I can't get behind that. Yes, precisely. Come on, Lila, let's be off. All right. I'll accompany you then. Oh, no, you don't. I'm the one accompanying you this time. Come on, get in front of me. Left, right, let's go. But... It's okay, Lila. After all, you're the star this time. Precisely. See? Listen to the smart racer lady. Come on, hurry now. I'll be right behind you. Mabel. I see. To think things got so complicated. Rainy, I'm so sorry we didn't come looking for you. I wish we could have found you sooner. No, Auntie. Don't apologize. It wasn't anyone's fault except maybe that of the times. And over the last 10 years, I can honestly say I've been very happy. Miss Mabel, thank you so very much. I owe you and your father a debt that can never be repaid. No, not at all. If anything, I should be grateful to you and your sister and her husband. Lila has been such an important part of my life. I should say Rainy, I'm sorry. No, please call her as you have. That is the name she has here after all. I am just glad to know she's been safe and happy, no matter her name. Miss Mabel, I beg you, please continue to take care of her. Oh, well, I would certainly love for her to remain with us, but... Do you not intend to take her home with you? Oh, I planned to at first, of course, but... Seeing her now, I couldn't be so cruel. To continue living here with the people she loves and all her friends, no one who loves her could take that away from her. Auntie Corna... Now, Dumpling, don't make that face. Ah. We talked to Corna before. I knew she was looking for someone she called Dumpling. Of course, I do hope you'll visit your uncle and me every once in a while. I know the distance will make it difficult, but we would both love it. Why would distance be an issue? I didn't mention, but our home is quite far away. You know where the Lemon State is, I take it? The Lemon State? Of course I've heard of it. That's where the guild has its training ground and headquarters. Yeah, I think most bracers know about it. I see, so Lila's not from Liberl. That does sort of explain the kind of unique feeling she's always given off. Even by airship it is quite a trip. I do hope you will come to visit someday. But even then I will still keep in touch. I will too. And I promise I'll find time to visit. I'll be counting on the days until then. Now, Rainy, let me get another good look at you. Ah, you are really the image of your mother. I look like mother? That you do, not just in appearance, but even in the way you move, your speech. You really are so like your mother when she was your age. I'm sure she's been watching over you, your wonderful new friends and family. It's what she would have wanted. Live happily, my Rainy, for your mother's sake as well. I will, Auntie. I promise I will. Quest Memories of Distant Day completed. Say, Lila? Yes, Miss Maybell? About what we were discussing earlier. When were you planning on doing it? My trip back to Lemon, you mean? I haven't quite decided yet. Alright. Just be sure to let me know when you're going well in advance, okay? I'll need to adjust my schedule. What do you mean, Miss Maybell? Well, I am going with you after all. I really want to see what your home was like. Besides what? I was thinking it would be really nice to hear some stories from your childhood. I know you've heard all sorts of stories about me from before you came to live here. And I need to find some kind of embarrassing clink in that armor of yours, or I won't be able to do anything with you. So you're after my naughtiest secrets. Well, I am afraid I shall have to disappoint you, Miss Maybell. My early childhood was one of exquisite conduct. Unlike certain infamous tomboys who would be scandalized should their pasts be public, I have nothing to fear. Oh, really? I wouldn't underestimate my ability to sniff out the truth, if I were you. Well, let's see what you can manage. I'll let you know as soon as I've made a decision. Please do, Lila. Anyway, what's on the agenda for today? You have your regularly scheduled meetings inside the manor from morning until tea time. Afterward, you will attend the review board for applicants to the market. Wait, the review board? That's today? Oh, ideas, just strike me dead. I have to read those applicant evaluations right away. Lila, hurry, we've got to move it. Oh, goodness. Something tells me I won't be going to Lemon for a while. That was nice. That was quite nice. Results for Memories of Distant Days. 5 BP 3500. Rank advancement to Senior Bracer Rank Plus. Grey Locket accessory as a perk.
Good work, always nice to see some progress. If you complete any more jobs, be sure to come back and report.
I'm going to equip that on Estelle. What's it do? Well, Grey Locket, come on. Prevents all status ailments except KO, an ornament modeled after a Holy Zeptian artifact. That does give me strength down. I'm absolutely fine with this though. What did you have? Eisenritter medal. That's fine. That's good. Apart from that, only thing we can do at this point is... There's nothing new at the shop, right? So this is the Bose market. My, there's quite a crowd. It's unbelievable that this is the market of a minor nation. It seems even our imperial products are bought and sold quite regularly. It appears my understanding was lacking. The location will be quite sufficient as a site to export to. Simon, I'm showing some new customers around the market. These two are Imperial merchants as it happens. They're fairly major clients. I suspect we'll be dealing with people from the Empire more soon. Hey, welcome! Delicious ice cream is finally back! Oh. Oh, you. Welcome! We've got Castella cake made with the fluffiest eggs. It's a must-try at the Bose Market. The smile of the confectionery shop owner sure does shine. It really was worth pitching in to help with the construction. You. Come on by, take a look. We've got top-class carpets from the Republic for just 500 Mira. Just 500 Mira. And you know what else? As part of our Return to Business campaign, you get another one for the same carpet, for free. What a deal. What am I gonna do with a carpet like that, though? Ooh! Good golly. Good golly. That's... we still have that! Of course we have that. Why do you still have that? Oh well. Hey, not what I wanted. Issue 8. Operation Dragon Capture. Dragon leaves liberal borders. The dragon that appeared suddenly in Bose and caused damage to the region has been confirmed by the Royal Army as having left the borders following a failed plan to capture the creature. The border garrison is I'm sorry about that one. The border garrison is continuing patrols, but no further sightings have been reported since then. I'm in my tummy. The Liberal news is following developments closely as report from the front line. Full details of the capture operation. The day after the dragon appeared, the Royal Army immediately enacted a plan to capture the dragon. Enforcing the capture portion of the plan was Queen Alicia, whose respect for the holy creature shaped an operation using airships and tranquilizers to neutralize this threat by driving into Valeria Lake and subduing it. Included in the operation was the Arsail, loaded with its new engine, plus bracer observers and your trusty Liberal news reporters. The failed first capture operation. At some time on standby, information came in that the dragon had been sighted above the Malga mine. General Morgan ordered the operation to begin immediately. Employing skillful aerial maneuvers, the signature of the Royal Army, the airships chased the dragon to above Valeria Lake and shot it with tranquilizers. Unconscious, it fell into the lake. The plan initially seemed like a success, but the legendary creature wasn't under for long and soon woke up, leaving behind the army airships meant to tow it to shore. The army gave chase once again, but it was eventually lost on radar somewhere over the Naval Valley. The deep silence aboard the ship was only penetrated by the roar of the new engine echoing hollowly through it. The first operation with the full might of the air forces had failed. Substitute operation. Pursuit from the ground. The operation believed to be perfect had ended in failure. However, the Royal Army immediately took to a new plan. The bracers who had been aboard as observers would pursue the dragon into the Naval Valley. It was a decision that would immediately bear fruit, for, perhaps startled by the bracers' actions, the dragon once again took to the skies. Dragon's departure confirmed. The dragon's reappearance was immediately noted by the royal forces, but the dragon only calmly flew out of liberal airspace. In such a fashion, the case that had rocked the entire kingdom came to more or less an end. Ancient Dragon, possibility of return? Has the dragon truly departed? When asked about the possibility of return, the Royal Army was unable to comment with any certainty. For the moment, they intend to enhance national air patrols to prepare for the unexpected. Donations pour in 10 million Mira. Donations have been flooding in from the affected areas in the Bose region. Amongst them was an enormous donation of a golden Zeptium crystal valued at 10 million Mira. Needless to say, those handling the rebuilding efforts were quite shocked. Bose Market reopens. 1 week after the dragon attack, the Bose Market is back in business, following a frantic reconstruction effort. Under the guidance of Bose's Mayor Maybell, local merchants came together to make this speedy recovery possible. It reminds me of how we came together after the 100 Days War, said one local man. It seems the spirit of Bose is alive and well. I would hope so. I had a hand in the matter, of course, after all.
The other day I ended up visiting the mayoral residence by chance. I had the opportunity to observe a number of their antiques up close. Truly seeing the real thing up close is spectacular. It was a good chance to polish my eyes.
Lure. Hey, welcome. I decided to stay around in Bose and help with the store for a little while longer. After all, I've put a lot of work on my wife and Palm's shoulders. I'd like to repay the debt at least a little.
Ah, Dad, that doesn't go on that shelf. Come on, keep it together. You made the same mistake just a bit ago. My husband's been helping out around the store today. Thanks to that, I can focus on business.
How nice. Still selling the same old though. Alrighty. I brought my daughter Elke along to show her the restored market. After all, my daughter's very literally one half of my shop's name. We here at Paul and Elke's outlet look forward to your future business. Cotton stuffed vest. I have one of each. I wonder what the triple question mark is about, but that's okay.
Welcome! I'm here to help out with Dad's store today.
That's nice. Alright, I think I'll end it here. You're gonna have to prepare. The next episode is not going to involve much story. No, the next episode is not going to involve any story. I'm gonna talk to these people in here and then do something that you probably do not expect as at this moment. Because we're gonna burn through a little bit of that cash. How you're gonna find out in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope I'll see you in the next episode as well. Until next time, bye bye.